Although the ancient Greek gods are no longer widely worshipped, they remain deeply embedded in modern culture. Their stories continue to appear throughout Western art and literature, and their influence can be seen in the names of planets, days of the week, months, products, books, and films. Many people are familiar with the 12 Olympian gods, who are often considered the principal deities of Greek mythology. However, the Greek pantheon was far larger, consisting of dozens, if not hundreds, of gods, demigods, spirits, and other supernatural beings. While it would be impossible to discuss all of them here, there are about 20 particularly important figures that everyone should know. Unlike many religions, the ancient Greeks had no single sacred text or official version of their mythology. As a result, myths often existed in multiple forms, with different regions and authors telling the same stories in different ways. The account presented here is based primarily on a modified version of Hesiod's Theogony, though some details may differ from versions you may already know. The Titans. In the beginning, there was chaos, a vast, shapeless void from which all existence emerged. From chaos came Gaia, the earth, who became the mother of creation. Nearly every god and monster in Greek mythology can trace their lineage back to her. Among Gaia's most important children was Uranus, the sky. Together, Gaia and Uranus produced many powerful beings, including the first generation of gods known as the Titans. Uranus proved to be a cruel father. He despised many of his children and imprisoned them deep within the earth. Angered by this treatment, Gaia gave a sickle to her son Cronus. Using it, Cronus overthrew and castrated Uranus, taking his place as ruler of the cosmos. Cronus became king of the Titans and a god associated with agriculture and harvests. He married his sister Rhea, who was likewise connected with fertility and motherhood. Together, they ruled during the legendary Golden Age. However, Cronus soon learned a prophecy stating that one of his own children would overthrow him, just as he had overthrown his father. Determined to prevent this fate, he swallowed each of his first 5 children immediately after birth. Rhea refused to lose another child. When her 6th child was born, she secretly hid him and gave Cronus a stone wrapped in cloth instead. Believing it to be the baby, Cronus swallowed it without question.
The hidden child was Zeus. Raised in secret by nymphs, Zeus eventually grew strong enough to challenge his father. He tricked Cronus into drinking a potion that forced him to regurgitate Zeus's swallowed siblings. Together, they waged a 10-year conflict known as the Titanomachy, a war between the Titans and the younger gods. The younger gods emerged victorious. Zeus imprisoned the defeated Titans in Tartarus, the deepest region of the underworld, and became ruler of a new divine order. The Olympian gods. Zeus became king of the gods and ruler of the sky. He was associated with thunder, kingship, justice, and destiny. Armed with his mighty thunderbolt, he was the most powerful of the Olympians. Zeus was also famous for having numerous relationships with both mortal and divine women, resulting in many children. His wife, Hera, was queen of the gods and goddess of marriage, motherhood, and family. She was notorious for her jealousy and often directed her anger towards Zeus's lovers and their children. Poseidon, brother of Zeus, ruled the seas. Known as the Earthshaker, he was believed to cause earthquakes and tsunamis. He was also closely associated with horses. Demeter was the goddess of agriculture, grain, and the harvest, whose myths were closely connected to the changing seasons. Hestia, often overlooked despite being one of the Olympians, was the god